Hey everyone, this is JayArr's sister, Kate or Katie, depending on what you called me. First off, I want to thank everyone for coming out today to celebrate JayArrr and his life, and all the support that we've gotten so far. I'm not sure we could have made it through this without you guys. I really do appreciate you being here. I wanted to make a little project for my brother and my family, kind of a video of memories. So I was asking a bunch of his friends and a bunch of other people to make a video explaining like who they are, how they knew JayArrr, and favorite memories. I figured I would do one too, as it would be easier for me to do it on camera rather than in person in front of a crowd of people. First thing, I don't know if I can pick a single memory as his little sister. There's way too many. And knowing how many communities my brother was in, I figured I would spread it out a little bit and give a handful. So personally, just one, growing up, my mom always told me, like, before I could speak, my brother would speak for me. He would tell everyone what I needed or what I wanted. He would always know. When I got older, I'm sure I drove him crazy. I always wanted to be around my brother. I wanted to be just like him. If he was around, I was around somewhere. I would steal his clothes and wear them to school. I would take his picture and show off to my friends or to his old teachers that I had. I would drive him absolutely crazy, I'm sure. I even stole his CD collection one day to show off to my friends, which I'm sure you know how that went. For hockey, there is no way I can pick just one. That was a huge part of our life. So one I remember is he was teaching me how to shoot a puck and elevate it. I was not very good at that, but if any of you have had him as a coach, or as a captain, I suppose, you'd know he's a really good teacher. I get frustrated pretty easily when I don't get things, and he always knew how to calm me down, and he would just keep at it. And I did eventually elevate that puck. And I'm sure in the process I created some new dents in that garage, along with his many, many dents that will probably stay in our garage door forever. Some other hockey memories, like simply going to Russia. I wouldn't even know how to pick just one. We made countless memories there. Seeing him go to nationals was a dream come true of his, and seeing the joy on those boys' faces while I was in the corner of the rink with all my posters that I made for him and his team. I'm sure I embarrassed him. Growing up, we were really close with the Costells. They're like an extended family of ours. And every year on 4th of July, we would do fireworks. Best years of our lives. I really miss those days. Nick and JayArrr didn't always have the brightest of ideas, and one 4th of July, they decided to put a bunch of sparklers into a milk jug, and it lit on fire. JayArrr panicked and stomped it out with his shoe, and his shoe ended up melting and sticking to the asphalt. To be honest, I don't remember if we ever got the shoe back. Let's see, then for his gaming buddies, I remember he used to play a lot of World of Warcraft, and there was one time like he had to step away from the computer or something, and I happened to be in his room because I was always around him, right? And he told me to play for 5 minutes while he, I don't know, got pizza or something. And so he told me just to run around and don't die. I died. I was killed by, it was either like a goat or a ram or something like that. And he came back and he's like, how did you get killed by like a non-ranked character in the game? Like, I don't know, JayArrr. I don't know. I don't know much about the game, as you can tell. When I was pregnant, I told him, you're going to be an uncle. And he just looked at me and said, cool. And then once James was born, my son, it was done. I mean, JayArrr taught him how to play chess. That was always fun to watch. Then they would bicker about history or wars and whatnot, and I would always love watching them bicker, just going back and forth, even if it was a little bit heated. it would just make me smile because it reminded me, like, you know, my son, James, got his love of history from both my brother and my grandpa. Me and my brother would also bicker a lot. We loved each other, but we did bicker. And I suppose that's what brothers and sisters are supposed to do. Then I hated it, but now I really wish we could bicker more. Anyway, again, thank you all for coming out. The rest of this video is something that I put together. Just wanted to do something for him. So I really hope you enjoy. And thank you for all of the memories you guys are sharing, commenting, writing a video, or just telling us to, you know, in front of us. Memories are what makes this easier. It makes the pain less. So I really appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy. Thanks.
Hey there, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Jackie Costal. I am JayArr's unofficial little sister that he never asked for, but he got stuck with for a long time. Our families grew up together, from BHC to Cyclones to Robert Morris. We went on trips everywhere together for travel hockey. We went to Russia for a long time, and just, we did everything together when we were younger. JayArrr made quite an impact on my whole family's life. We're really gonna miss you, JayArrr. We love you.
I'm proud to say JayArrr was my friend for over 30 years. He was a truly genuine and kind person who was always happy to be at the rink with a smile on his face. The hockey community is often like a family, and there is nothing else out there that is really comparable. The friendships we make along the way are special and last a lifetime. My oldest memory of playing hockey was the first year JayArrr started playing. We were on the same team at BHC, and I remember JayArrr was learning to skate by pushing a 5-gallon bucket around the Carroll Stream ice rink. His dad was just as passionate, and right behind him using a chair in lieu of the bucket. We had a great time playing youth hockey together, especially going on our out-of-town tournaments. Rockford wasn't too far away, but thankfully we were able to stay in the Clock Tower Hotel right off the highway. It seems like it was only a few years ago that we were running around the hotel, playing shinny hockey in the hallways. Whenever I would drive by the hotel as an adult and see the large clock, it would bring me right back to those memories. We both were fortunate to continue playing college hockey against each other, and to my surprise, he was the first person I saw when I was getting off our team bus for a tournament our freshman year. We then continued our hockey careers coaching after we were done playing, and would run into each other at the rink a few times a year. He would always make sure to tell me that he would tell his team before every early morning game not to drink a bunch of milk because it will make you sick. He never let me live that down decades later. He had a great reputation as a coach, and whenever a position opened at our high school club, he was always the first person I would call. As painful and unexpected as this is, I'm glad my wife and I ran into him at the beginning of November, and we were able to hang out for a bit, chat, and catch up. JayArrr was a very special person and touched many of our lives. He was loved by his family, his friends, his teammates, and the players he coached. He will be sorely missed, but live on in the memories of all of us. Thank you, JayArrr, for being such a great friend and a big part of my life.
Doing this video, met Junior. I called him Junior forever. Met him playing Call of Duty 1, like probably 2005, something like that. Been friends with him ever since. Even went up to Chicago, hung out with him. Great guy. Really will be missed. Just a real big shock, but wonderful individual. And I will always call him Junior. Always.
Hey, this is Alex Pecora, thinking about JayArrr Danza here. I grew up with JayArrr. We played hockey together, spent a lot of our young youths together. But I remember this one time, I think we were up at the clock tower in Rockford, and him and I were playing tag with the rest of the team. And I remember him and I just running from security like crazy. I think we actually ended up going outside, climbing up handrails to get to the second floor to get inside. I don't know, man. But a lot of good times with JayArrr. A lot of forts, a lot of, Nerf gun fights and hockey. A lot of hockey with JayArrr, but can't believe he's gone. I'm thinking about you, Mr. and Mrs. Danza, Katie, everybody involved. Definitely hurts a little bit, so love you guys.
JayArrr, I'm really crushed to hear about this today. I'm just in shock. It's easy to speak nice to someone after they've passed, but you were truly one of the nicest people I ever knew. You're still a kid when I met you. By a kid, I guess I mean that you weren't really even old enough to come out with us after our games to have a beer. Remember teasing you when you handed me a check written by your parents for our men's league fee. And I really thought it was adorable that they still came out to watch you play late at night. Men's league, the only people in the stands. They loved you. They will love watching you play. For that, you were blessed. Somewhere along the way, you grew up, and I found our conversations became more intellectual. Just want you to know how much I appreciated your support for me in law enforcement. I was going to wait to make this video till after work, and then I decided what better way to tribute how you felt by doing this in uniform. Life is short. It should never be this short. You're far too young, JayArrr. I wish it could be different, but thank you for being a friend. You're a mentor, an example for the kids that you coached. World is certainly a better place for having had you here. Godspeed, JayArrr.
Hi, my name's Katie, and I met JayArrr in 2002 through a high school boyfriend. JayArrr was always very kind, thoughtful, respectful. When that boyfriend broke up with me right before our turnabout dance, JayArrr stepped in to go with me at the last minute. The next year, I dated one of his teammates from the Cyclones, so we all spent a lot of time together going on double dates and just hanging out after games. But a fun memory that I have is when we were in study hall together. I was always trying to get my homework done, and JayArrr and his buddies were just goofing around and doing anything to make me laugh, which always worked. And I still have my calculator somewhere. I can't find it, but where they would draw on it on the cover, and you can even see JayArrr in all caps over almost half of it. It's huge. So I always think back and smile on those memories. One time he made me a CD of Bone Thugs and Harmony, so anytime I hear the song Crossroads, that always makes me think of him. After high school, we kept in touch periodically, mostly through Facebook Messenger, and he was just always the same JayArrr, sweet and just a good friend. So I was really upset when I heard this news, and he's definitely going to be missed.